Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful cosmic family. I want to have some of my goddesses in here with me, if I can. Okay, I'm gonna light my sage. I know the camera is a lot closer. That's because one of my other recording pieces is somewhere around this house, and I had to just take what was out right now. Grand Rising. It is still very early. How I know it's still early? Because I don't see not one neighbor out. Everybody's still sleeping. My baby's still sleeping. Hopefully they stay asleep until this download, this lecture, whatever it is, you take it as up, done recording. Because just because I'm doing it today, that don't mean it be posted today. It depends on how I feel. So, there we go with the sage. We go clear that up. Period, poo. On a baddie. And I'm going to start out with a singing bowl. It's like this part right here on my singing bowl is getting kind of like old and wear out. Okay, that's the most I do. I gotta get a new stick. Cause that stick, I believe my daughter, she don't want to mess with stuff like that. It feel like something sticky on it, maybe some grease or something. And if y'all don't know, it's like a fuzzy part on the back of it. So that's kind of like have to clean out. But I still could probably try to clean it before I get a new one. Cause I ain't got time to be spending money on unnecessary shit. Okay. So I'm gonna introduce the last conversation I had with the divine before I came to this planet. For one, I had my own world that I existed in. There's a lot of people stay there too. There's a lot of different gods, teachers, angels, whatever you want to call them, that existed on my planet, on my world. Indeed, I am the queen. I am the goddess of. I am the ruler of my people and my world. And that's from Nirvana. You can look up what you want to look up, but like I say, they go always kind of like whitewash it or human wash it. You know, try to give it to most people that's Caucasians or look like them. But let's say this. So yeah, they whitewashed everything. They gave it to the people that's Indian. They say Honduras. I was speaking with this one guy yesterday, and he was saying, you from Nirvana? I'm from Nirvana too. That world, people come to our world to dress and stuff like that. But even though he's saying he's from there, I know he's not. I believe he read it in a book because he was like, we Honduras people. He, pronounced himself as the Honduras people. So that means he was my people up under me. And no, it's no big deal. I don't judge nobody. But he's kind of talking about the plant, well, the earth, this earth we on now. He's kind of reading about their cultures that they did here on this planet. It is similar to ours, well, mine. It is similar to the way my planet was. The way they do certain things, like they got the elephants and all the tattoos and all the stuff that what that stuff called, I can't remember right now. That is very similar to how things went on my planet, on the world that I'm actually from. It's very similar to that. But we are not that culture, that people. I'm talking about a cosmic being. I'm talking from a whole different planet, whole different astral realm, whole different environment, period. It has nothing to do with the What we was red, blue, green. It don't matter. It depends on who you were. And I was watching the movie Maleficent. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that's kind of how Maleficent were. You know, once people came and fuck with her, she only looked evil from the outside. But when people came actually fucking with her and mistreating her, that's when she turned bad and went for vengeance. I honestly, she didn't even turn bad. She just went for vengeance. You come kill or take something from her, she have every right to take something from you, and they go back. Her people go back her up, just like in the Maleficent 2. When she went through that shit, when they tried to kill her, her people came out of nowhere. A black angel, a cosmic angel came out of nowhere and saved her and made sure she was okay and let her know that you're not the only one. You just have the most power. That's how it was on my planet. They love me. I know any soul that's from Nirvana. I don't give a fuck who you are. I know any soul. I stand firm on where I'm from. I stand firm on who I am. And the reason how I got to Earth, let me tell you the last conversation I had with the divine to get here. For one, I was going through a few things. Yes, a few things did transpire. A few of my ancestors did. And I was like, fuck it. I want to go on Earth. I want to see. I want to help heal. I want to, introduce. And then the divine also gave me the mission as well. Gave me the insight on it. The divine insight gave me the insight to come here as well, to be on this realm with him and a few other chosen people. Even though a lot of us not from the same planet, most of us are. And some of us, just have a connection because of the business we did in the cosmos, or the feeling, or how people felt. I don't know how to say all that part. But I was talking to the I had only 3 options. I believe it was 3 or 2 options to choose which family to come to. Mind you, most of all these 3 families to come to, they all had a lot of traumas that I had to be the one to heal and break from. They had a lot of traumas. One of them was a real bad. I was supposed to have been with my uncle, but he was really horrible. And one of them I could possibly get killed. And the divine didn't really tell me which one. I really had to just listen to my discernment on which one did I choose to come here with. So, as a bull that I am, a Taurus, a goddess, it's my way or no way. So I took my time on choosing which one. So now that I'm taking my time, I didn't went almost last minute, but not too much, because I still don't do last minute shit. Still to this day on this planet, this realm I'm on now. I was last minutely, like last day or 2 before something happened and I had to be rushed. And anybody that know me, I do not like being rushed now, because it throws off the energy. You end up making a wrong, or not the wrong decision. You end up making a decision quickly. I don't like being rushed, so I had to kind of be rushed because I had to be here on this realm and this planet with certain chosen people around the globe, because we work together. Even though we're not in the same environment right now, we work together. We connect frequencies. We connect vibration wise. You get what I'm saying? Like Bluetooth connection. Like where you think Bluetooth come from? That's how we connect. We can connect Bluetooth all over the globe with people once you start raising that frequency within self. So I had 3 options. So I get there now, I only have 2. And mind you, I read the story and the background story on each parent that I'm supposed to choose. On top of me reading the story, I listened to my discernment. I seen through their eyes. I knew both of them was somewhat wicked. You had one that was good, but that one got knocked out the box for me to choose from. So I end up choosing the parent that I have now on this planet. Mind you, when I chose her, I really chose her out of vengeance as well. I'ma say this. I chose this parent on this planet, both of these parents, out of vengeance. Because I attempted to come here and be here on this realm again. Well, back then with my grandmother. I was my grandmother that passed on. I was her. And centuries and centuries ago, these two people that I chose to be my parent murdered me. And if they didn't murder me, because they can't kill me, they murdered me from another body, and I went back home. And I believe they murdered somebody in my tribe that I truly care for, but they really wanted to murder me. So I end up getting them. I caught them in the last life, and I off with their head myself. So I came to her because I knew I was gonna have to have this mission with her. I came back for vengeance, and she kind of knew that, but she didn't. She tried to work around the fact that I came to her. I came in this world to give her vengeance and help clean their generation of family curses. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I went through all the things I went through with both of those parents. My grandmother and my grandfather were the gatekeepers to um, the family enlightenment, I will say. My grandmother Bernice and my grandfather Tucker, Mr. Tucker. I'm going to say this. They both knew I was coming. That's why they did everything in their power to keep me up under them, to protect me, to always ensure me that I was beautiful hearted, that I was this person, this person. And it made a lot of people envious then too, when they were still on this planet. A lot of their ass was envious. So envious to the point where that mother that I had to chose to come to, mind you, I didn't know all the single details that were gonna happen to me. I just knew it was gonna be some problems because that's the sacrifice you make when you want to come back to planet Kai and you want to help raise the frequency for her planet. She wants you here. She's grateful that you're here. And when I say that, when my grandfather was taken from me, a lot of people were afraid because that scream I screamed. I called back to my ancestors. And true enough, my grandfather, my grandmother, all of them are on my planet. They're on my realm. Not to sound boastful, not to be, reading from a book. I have never read from a book of Nirvana, I only seen a glimpse of certain things, and I let it hit my discernment when I searched it up. But this is all coming from within. In this world that my energy rely on and live in, I'm loved by everybody. And I love everybody on my motherfucking planet, even the wicked. See, we gotta understand right now is this frequencies are going up and down because a lot of chosen community people are being exposed for speaking only what they read, and some people have downloads inflicted in them, but they're still karmics. They still, false prophets, and a lot of them are being exposed right now. Because they want you to believe that everybody is family. No, we're not. We are not all family. And then the fact that, this one person said he's from my actual planet, and he got the talking about the Honduras people that's here on Earth. You read that. You read it. And then try to throw off an insult of energy to be like, how you from there? You don't even know your own people, da da da. Now, I know my people from my planet. I don't know these people that they gave us here. I'm learning this shit just as we all is. I chose my journey. I chose certain things that I was going through. Yes, there were blockades and illusions that popped up due to all the spell work people have done. So there was a lot of different holes in the road that I had to fall in and get myself up out of. You get what I'm saying? but nothing was too much to where I was like, all right, take me. Take me as I am, Lord have known. You know, it wasn't that. It was just like, okay, what else? What else? What else? And when I defeated these parents, yes, I did defeat them. I defeated them in the frequencies. And they know I did. That's why they repeat in cycles. That's why they got karmic this, karmic that. That's why their frequency has dropped into like a child state, but a low vibrational child state. Everything. So I did what I did, but I wanted vengeance so bad to where I wanted to really do some hardcore damage be off of all the shit that they was doing to me, all the spell work, all the illusions, all the karmics they placed on my path, all the things that they have done to me. I wanted to just go for hardcore vengeance. But that's when I got a channeling message that said, leave it. We'll handle the rest. You've done enough. I always knew I was this different person. I knew the family that I came into, not one motherfucker in there was chosen on each sides. See, I seen these two motherfuckers that was supposed to be my parents, but it was such a rush too because it was something that happened. Something happened to where Mother and Father Divine, ancestors, something transpired to where I had to rush and get here. And I had to choose her whether I wanted her ass or not. And I rushed and got my ass here to be exactly where I am today, to be on this realm, this planet, with multiple gods and goddesses that's real, authentic. So the fact that a lot of people went against me in those families, they were all a part of the mission. It's like the Matrix. My children chose me. But of course they played a little bit with that too, because everything is an illusion. But my children plant me and chose me. They knew. And I believe they from Nirvana as well. My son, he just got a little bit of different dabbles in him. But other than that, that's why the whole families went against me, because they know that power that I have can destroy their whole motherfucking identity. Which it already did. But it can curse their bloodlines. They taught me things that wasn't right. When I did them, they crucified me even more for them after they taught me and introduced it to me. But when I left that final last time, all my motherfucking energy left too. Only 2 people still was playing around with my energy, and guess who them 2 were? My karmic dad and my karmic mom. Them 2. It's sad to say that either of my siblings on both sides are not of me and not from my planet. They're karmic as well, because most of them were placed in my path to keep my children down, and they were manifested by the darkness that want to go against my whole community, my tribe of chosen gods and goddesses. But it's nowhere near working as best that it is supposed to, because I did a retwist on their ass. I did a skirt on their ass. So when you get to this planet, you choose your family, and some of them choose parents that will kill them. Because most divine gods and goddesses be taken from this realm because of their parents turn wicked, and some parents just they offer a demon in. I never pay attention to how anybody in your life that have a boyfriend or a wife or a husband, pay attention to how the husband or the wife view you, because who they had sex with and enter with have energy of theirs as well. So you will feel more. You'll be like, damn, why your husband looking at me like he don't like me? Because she don't like you. Why your wife looking at me like she got a problem? Because he don't like you. It's karmic couples out here that want your ass too. Masculine and feminine, divine, or masculine and feminine, karmics. You have to listen to your discernment and know that all of this shit is an illusion. None of these motherfuckers are your family. You are here for a mission. Find that purpose that you're here for and align it gracefully. Flat out. And that's what I chose to do. And that's why a lot of people can't understand how is she like this, but they already knew. Every motherfucking one of them that I was placed in their lives or past, every last one of them, besides my grandparents that were there for me. Now that grandparent on my father's side, oh no, not her. She's way wicked. I got pictures of her looking at me wicked as a motherfucker. And I was going to delete them, but I said, nope, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them. Just to remind me of what I should never go back to. Period. So it's best that y'all learn exactly where y'all come from and who y'all are from. I know a lot more, but it's not meant for me to say so much more. I only can give you a glimpse of where I'm from, but just believe that it's heaven on earth, baby. I am heaven on earth. In my life, my other life, I made no mistakes. I was perfect. Well, I made a few when I was younger, learning and stuff like that, but I was perfect. Pure of energy, still as I have today. I only have some of my energy. Well, not some of it. Well, let you know that. But heaven on earth. That's who I am. I'm here to bring a piece of heaven to earth. The love, the beauty. I used to love little Caucasian kids when I was younger because they were just so cute and so chunky. And they loved me back. Because I love all. All. Even those that don't love me back. But I love you, and I still can offer your ass with love. When you come fucking with me, I can get you together with the grace of love. Okay? I love you all. Peace and love. Ashe.